It's been quite a busy day in the courts because just a day after his arrest for alleged role in the Delhi liquor policy scam, I.N.D.I.A party MP Sanjay Singh today in the evening was sent to 5 days of custody with the Enforcement Directorate. With no immediate respite in sight, I.N.D.I.A party MP remains defiant, once again alleging that he was being made a victim of vendetta politics.
है मोदी जी का, हारेंगे मोदी जी चुनाव हार रहे हैं, इसलिए
आपके आरोप के बारे में क्या कहना है? संजय जी, आपको गिरफ्तार किया गया कहेंगे आप?
देखिए, नरेंद्र मोदी अडानी के नौकर हैं और अडानी के नौकर से हम लोग डरते नहीं। जितना अत्याचार जुल्म करना है करें, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
आपके जो आरोप है बोला गया पैसे लिए आपने,
बुनियाद आरोप है, हम लोग डरते नहीं, लड़ेंगे।
We're not scared, we will fight. That's what Sanjay Singh's rallying cry has been over the last 24 hours. Now, the entire case that has been built by the ED is based on the statements of Dinesh Arora, who has since turned a prover. And they are corroborated by his call data records. However, his lawyer says that the confessions have only been extracted under duress.
PMLA कानून ऐसा है, उसमें कस्टडी मिल जाती है, लेकिन कोर्ट के सवालों का जवाब नहीं था। दिनेश अरोड़ा और अमित अरोड़ा के स्टेटमेंट्स को जिन्होंने आधार बनाया, ये दिनेश अरोड़ा, जो हमारे संजय सिंह जी ने भी कहा कोर्ट के अंदर, यही दिनेश अरोड़ा और यही अमित अरोड़ा ने कई बार स्टेटमेंट्स दिए हैं। और एक बार तो इसके स्टेटमेंट में लिखा है कि क्या भैया संजय सिंह को आपने कोई पैसा दिया, वाला नो नेवर। तो ऐसी क्या बात हुई कि आज वो बदल गया स्टेटमेंट? बात ये हुई कि 1 अगस्त को इस शख्स को बेल मिला, ये बना अप्रूवर, और अप्रूवर बनने के बाद 14 अगस्त को ये स्टेटमेंट देता है। उस पर क्यों कोई ट्रस्ट करेगा? वो नेचुरल सी बात है, किसी का तुम कान फाड़ोगे, किसी का दांत तोड़ोगे, किसी की परिवार को धमकी दोगे, आप इस शर्त पे कि भाई तुमको तभी छोड़ेंगे जब तुम इन व्यक्तियों का नाम लोगे। तो संजय सिंह का छोड़ो, वो तो मोदी का नाम ले ले।
All right, so what exactly are the charges that have been leveled against Sanjay Singh? For the first time ever, the Enforcement Directorate has not just accused Sanjay Singh of taking kickbacks, but has also put a number to it, saying that 2 crores have gone directly to the Member of Parliament, and all of this has been specified in the remand note. Now, what is the modus operandi spoken of, and how did the money allegedly reach Sanjay Singh? Let's take you through the details of that and help you understand the case of the Enforcement Directorate a little bit. So let me start with this. First of all, they have said that during investigation, it has been revealed that the arrestee, Sanjay Singh, is a key conspirator in the Delhi liquor scam. He is closely associated with a number of accused and suspects in this case, including Shri Dinesh Arora and Shri Amit Arora. Then they go on to say that he has gained illegal money and kickbacks, which is proceeds of crime generated from the liquor policy scam. Now, how are they breaking it up? Look at point 7.2, where they say Shri Sanjay Singh has received proceeds of crime to the tune of 2 crore rupees. How is this 2 crore rupees broken down? What was the entire process through which the money reached him? Let's go a little deeper into that, because that also has been specified. So there are 2 conduits through which 2 crores came to Sanjay Singh. Point number 1. In October 2021, 3 crore rupees were collected from Samir Mahendru. Dinesh Arora goes to Samir Mahendru and collects 3 crore rupees. This, according to the Enforcement Directorate, was done on the directions of Shri Vijay Nair. Why? Because Vijay Nair allegedly was facilitating granting of Pernod's wholesale business to Samir Mahendru. So let's help you understand this. Samir Mahendru owns Indo-Spirit. Vijay Nair allegedly told Samir Mahendru, I will give you the wholesale business of Pernod to you, to Indo-Spirits. In return, you give me 3 crore rupees. Mr. Mahendru allegedly says, okay, 3 crore rupees are taken from Vijay Mahendru and are picked up by Dinesh Arora what happens after that? Out of this, 1 crore rupees was given to Sarvesh Mishra. Who is Sarvesh Mishra? Sanjay Singh's person on the directions of Vijay Nair. So Dinesh Arora goes to Samir Mahendru, pardon me. Dinesh Arora goes to Samir Mahendru, picks up 3 crore rupees. Out of this 3 crore, he gives 1 to Sarvesh Mishra. Sarvesh Mishra essentially is the points person for Sanjay Singh. This is what the ED says. So out of the total 2 crore, 1 crore has already reached him from Samir Mahendru. What about the second crore? This is what happens. That 2 crores was given at Sanjay Singh's house on 2 occasions, 1 crore at each time. So the first 1 crore has already gone from Dinesh Arora via Samir Mahendru. For the second one actually comes from Abhishek Boinpalli. The first, cape, as they say, the first part of the total money went in 2021. Then in March, April 2022, Dinesh Arora took 4 crores from Abhishek Boinpalli, again on the instructions allegedly of Vijay Nair. Vijay Nair told to settle this against 6% kickbacks of credit notes from Brindco sales. So 3 crore taken from Samir Mahendru, 1 crore goes to Sanjay Singh. Next year, 4 crore taken from Abhishek Boinpalli. Of this as well, 1 crore went to Sanjay Singh. That is not all. So 2 crores have already reached him. By the way, there is also corroborative evidence. What? When the money was handed over to Sarvesh, Dinesh Arora called Sanjay Singh and told him that money has been given to Sarvesh, to which Sanjay Singh replied that I am aware and Vijay Nair has already called me. This has also been corroborated by call data records. So once the money was delivered to Sanjay Singh, there was a call placed. Dinesh Arora said, excuse me, have you got the money? Sanjay Singh said, yes, I have got the money. Vijay Nair has already spoken to me. 2 crore rupees have already reached Mr. Sanjay Singh according to the Enforcement Directorate. But this is not all. There is another part of how quid pro quo has happened, detailed here in the note. There is a man called Vivek Tyagi. Now this Vivek Tyagi is a very interesting person. According to the Enforcement Directorate, Vivek Tyagi, who is a team member of Sanjay Singh, was given stakes in the business concern of Amit Arora. Vivek Tyagi has been associated with Sanjay Singh for 2 years and is currently the parliamentary assistant to Shri Sanjay Singh. Vivek Tyagi has got no business, has got no experience running a business, least of all a liquor business, but he is given stakes in the company of a person who is a person of interest in the entire liquor policy scam. What happened subsequently and what are the documents? Because this is something that has also been corroborated with a document trail. Vivek Tyagi, parliamentary secretary, parliamentary assistant of Sanjay Singh, has been given stakes in a company, and to corroborate that, the Enforcement Directorate says they have a board resolution for transfer of shares from Amit Arora to Dinesh Arora and Vivek Kumar Tyagi, the man of Sanjay Singh, his parliamentary assistants. Board resolution for splitting of shares, board resolution for acceptance of transfer of shares, appointment of director, original check signed by Dinesh Arora and Vivek Kumar for 20,000 rupees each, and 2 securities transfer form, which has Kanwar Bir Singh as witness of transfer of said shares and sign of the transferee, Vivek Kumar Tyagi. So Vivek Tyagi, who is the parliament assistant of Sanjay Singh, has been given shares in the company of a business which was involved in the formulation of the liquor policy. This the Enforcement Directorate for the first time has claimed as the smoking gun of sorts, putting down a number and putting down a document trail, claiming 2 crore rupees went to Mr. Sanjay Singh. But even as the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party indulged in a slugfest over these witch hunt charges, the central agencies today decided to cast their net wider. Multiple raids were conducted across Telangana, Bengal, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. But what's interesting is that they are all linked to politicians from the opposition parties. 3 of them from I.N.D.I.A. Now, naturally, a fuming opposition is saying that this is a break India, a break I.N.D.I.A. expedition that the center has launched into.
यहाँ व्यापम का घोटाला हुआ, इन्होंने जांच कराई, पता चला कि किसी ने इनके खिलाफ कुछ कह दिया, लिख दिया, एकदम ईडी पहुंच गई उनके घर। यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं पहुंची? यहाँ जो इतने बड़े घोटाले हुए हैं, जब मां नर्मदा के साथ घोटाला हो सकता है, भ्रष्टाचार हो सकता है, जब महाकाल की मूर्तियों के साथ सप्त ऋषियों की जो मूर्तियां हैं उन्हें स्थापित एक दिन किया, अगले दिन बह गई, इनके साथ जब भ्रष्टाचार हो सकता है, जब भगवान के साथ कोई घोटाला और भ्रष्टाचार करने की हिम्मत करता है, तो क्या समय नहीं आ गया है इनको बदल डालने का?
विपक्षी नेताओं पर, विपक्षी दल के पदाधिकारियों पर आज से नहीं, जब से ये एनडीए की सरकार बनी है तब से दबाने कुचलने की कोशिश की जाती रही है। सोनिया जी, राहुल जी के बाद लगातार, चाहे वो छत्तीसगढ़ हो, महाराष्ट्र हो, चाहे तेलंगाना हो, चाहे वो पश्चिम बंगाल हो, सभी जगह इस प्रकार से दमन किया जा रहा है ताकि कोई विपक्ष के बचे ना।
All right, so is a raid, Raj, to break the back of the opposition? And can one discount now actual evidence or a so-called money trail that the Enforcement Directorate is putting out? Jivel Narasimha Rao, MP and National Spokesperson of the BJP, Harshvardhan Tripathi, Senior Journalist, Dinesh Chaudhary, Spokesperson BRS, A. Sarvanan, Spokesperson DMK, Sanjay Jha, Author. I want to ask you, Political Analyst Ravi Srivastav, you must have seen all of the various data, the details that are being put out in the Enforcement Directorate note. Do you think that all of this is also made up? They're actually talking about how money has changed hands and 2 crores have gone directly to Sanjay Singh. Ravi Srivastav.
Padmaja, this reminds me of the one film, English film, which I saw long before. So where is the money, honey? पैसा कहाँ है? 2 करोड़ दिया. एक और स्टोरी याद आती है. एक कपिल मिश्रा हुआ करते थे आम आदमी पार्टी में. I'm sorry speaking in Hindi. There was one Kapil Mishra, a Aam Aadmi Party worker. He had alleged that Satyendra Jain gave 2 crore rupees in a suitcase to Arvind Kejriwal in his residence, and he witnessed it. And later on, he went on to do a press conference where he fell on the floor and became unconscious. And he is now a big party worker for Bharatiya Janata Party. So this kind of allegations, that 2 crore taken, 10 crore taken, 5 crore taken, this is all. And I am one more surprised today. The Honorable Supreme Court has made very scathing remarks. And none of the channels are running a ticker of that.
It's very funny that when you are watching the wrong channels, because
no,
not only have we run the ticker, the graphic is on your screen. I urge you greatly to go back home, check the clip. We are running those graphics as well.
I'll check again. I'll check.
Thank you very much.
That is being
but that aside, I again want to reiterate. You very kindly asked in the beginning, where is the money, honey? Honey is not here to answer your questions, but I can answer you. I just read out the entire remand note, which talks about how Mr. Vivek Tyagi, who is the parliamentary assistant of Sanjay Singh, has been given shares in the company of Amit Arora. That, Mr. Srivastav, is an actual document where transfer of shares have happened.
Padmaja, you have to see the remark from the Honorable Supreme Court judge, where it's written that these arguments will fall flat in 2 minutes. They fall flat in 2 minutes. They are not corroborated. Dinesh Arora has been made an approver out of a deal because the BJP wanted to YSRCP that MP's son who was involved in this, and he had been given bail 1 month before.
Okay, I think you said a lot of things. Before people get confused, let me explain the context of what Ravi Srivastav is saying and ask you that question. The Enforcement Directorate has said all of these things, Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao. But like Ravi Srivastav is saying, today what did the Supreme Court say? They said all of your arguments are going to fall flat in court when cross-examination takes place. Let me quote further. This is during the hearing on Manish Sisodia's bail plea. The Supreme Court again observed, and I quote, how do you say that kickback was given? That is entirely on the basis of approver statements. Why should we believe an approver? Not us. Supreme Court is saying it, GVL Narasimha Rao. And ultimately, this entire note also is based on Dinesh Arora, an approver.
Yeah.
No, Padmaja, I think Honorable Court, these are observations of the Honorable Court, and eventually in our country, any kind of guilt has to be proved in the court of law. What we have now is investigations, a lot of facts which have come out, a lot of confessions, a lot of people who have turned approvers. Based on that, investigative agencies are doing their job. Is it the case of the opposition that no action should be taken? We should shut down IT? Should we shut down ED? If there is no need for any inquiries or investigations, there should be political immunity for all kinds of corrupt deals, because we are opposition, we are in politics. No, there should be no inquiries at all. There should be no raids at all. There should be no investigations at all. Is that the case? You have faith in the, let all of us have faith in the judicial system. If any inquiry, if any investigation does not throw up a strong evidence, certainly you have the courts which will provide you that kind of immunity. You can't claim immunity from any investigations or immunity from any kind of inquiries, which is what the opposition is wanting to do. You want to hide behind your political cover for indulging in all acts of corruption, all acts of shady political deals.
Okay, let Mr. Saravanan respond.
Asylum.
Mr. Saravanan, are you seeking immunity from investigation? When I.N.D.I.A gets raided, when they were in alliance with BJP, you were very happy. Now when your MP gets searched, you are like, which hunt, which hunt?
Yeah, Padmaja, today the Prime Minister has made his mentor, Golwalkar, very proud. Mr. Golwalkar had said we should take the case of, for him, Hitler was the main man to look forward to spread Hindutva in the country. Now we are seeing Gestapo in India in the form of ED, IT and CBI. They are the three allies of the BJP. Padmaja, you are reading so much of, giving so much of information. The question is, why the Enforcement Directorate has not given all these things in the Supreme Court? If they had given it there, probably
cases.
Supreme Court would not have come heavily on the Enforcement Directorate.
True. That's not true. You are a lawyer. I'm sure you know better. Hold on a second. Let me make it very clear that this particular evidence was placed during the hearing for the custody of Mr. Sanjay Singh. The observations made by the Supreme Court are during the bail hearing of Manish Sisodia. They are both accused in the same case, but the two hearings were very different. So let me be absolutely clear about that. This was placed before the court today, based on which 5 days custody has been granted, Mr. Saravanan. Remember, Sanjay Singh has been sent to 5 days custody for Enforcement Directorate.
Yeah, Padmaja, see, if people are guilty of these offences, they would have joined BJP. They are innocent. That is why they are picked by the Enforcement Directorate. How many people the Enforcement Directorate was able to convict? The CBI or the Income Tax Department in the last 10 years? They are afraid. Our Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, has said that the BJP is hell-bent on destroying the India alliance.
That is okay, but that is an allegation. I am quoting to you now certain facts that have been given by the Enforcement Directorate, saying we are telling you 2 crores have been given and we are telling you how. You were saying where is the money trail? Now they are saying this is the money trail. 3 crores from Samir Mahendru, 4 crores from Abhishek Boinpalli.
When did you become the chief prosecutor?
Who?
When did you become the chief prosecutor, Padmaja? Just a minute. Let me finish this. See, you were talking about the ADMK. Oh, the raids were against ADMK. Was any of the ADMK ministers arrested? None of them were arrested because they were singing paeans to the Prime Minister. They were rubber stamping all the anti-laws of the BJP government. That is why they were able to survive. If they had ever dissented, all the former ADMK ministers would be behind bars without bail.
So are you saying before Senthil Balaji's arrest, even you were rubber stamping Modi ji's decisions and that you were singing paeans in his praise?
No, we have never done anything wrong. They were not able to point any fingers. Even Mr. Sendil Balaji, that was what happened 10 years back. See, if you look at the last 10 years of the Supreme Court judgments, the Supreme Courts have made it very clear that you cannot arrest somebody pre-conviction bail, pre-conviction detention has frowned upon. But now, that is what the BJP government is doing. The Supreme Court will curtail. We have enough confidence in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court is the only institution which can curtail these illegal actions of the Enforcement Directorate, the illegal actions of the BJP government.
Okay, Harshvardhan Tripathi, on the one hand, you've got the BJP going raid. Not the BJP actually, the ED and the IT. On the other hand, the Supreme Court is saying कि ये चल क्या रहा है? आप लोग मतलब wholesale में raid तो कर रहे हैं, लोगों को उठा तो रहे हैं, but evidence is thin. What do we make of this entire campaign then? क्या ये क्रैकडाउन है या ये सिर्फ डराने धमकाने की प्रक्रिया है?
नहीं पद्मजा, देखिए हम लोग जहां अभी पहुंच गए हैं, मैं अभी देख रहा था किस तरह के लॉजिक्स आ रहे हैं। सवाल अब यहाँ ये रह ही नहीं गया है कि ये मामला कितना सही है या कितना गलत। ये मैं क्यों कह रहा हूं, इसको जरा समझिए। अब ईडी जो आरोप लगा रही है, ये इस मामले में नोटों की गड्डियां अभी तक नहीं पकड़ी गई हैं, लेकिन ईडी ने जिन मामलों में अभी तक आरोप लगाए हैं उसमें नोटों की गड्डियां भी पकड़ी गई हैं। तब भी लोग यही कहते थे कि नहीं हमारा कोई मसला नहीं है। ऐसे मामलों में बाकायदा मनी ट्रेल भी पकड़ी गई है, तब भी लोग कहते थे कि हमारा कोई मसला नहीं है। और उसी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक ऑब्जर्वेशन और दिया। उसने कहा कि अगर पार्टी बेनिफिशियरी है तो उसको आपने पार्टी क्यों नहीं बनाया है, यानी वो आम आदमी पार्टी की बात कर रहे थे। इसका सीधा सा मतलब ये हुआ कि अभी तक की जो प्रक्रिया है उसमें एक बात तो स्पष्ट है कि शराब नीति के जरिए कुछ लोगों को लाभ पहुंचाया गया। अब जो लोग पकड़े गए हैं उसमें से कुछ सरकारी गवाह बन गए, अप्रूवर बन गए, उन्होंने कुछ नाम लिए। और अब जो खतरा है वो खतरा अरविंद केजरीवाल के लिए है, क्योंकि अगर इस पूरी सरकार की और पार्टी की बात करें तो उसकी मुखिया के तौर पर सिर्फ और सिर्फ अरविंद केजरीवाल दिखते हैं। अब मनीष सिसोदिया को आज तक अगर जमानत नहीं मिली है और एक केस में नहीं अलग अलग मामलों में जमानत नहीं मिल रही, तो क्या हम ये कहें कि अभी तक जितना कुछ हो रहा है ये सब का सब प्रोपेगेंडा है? लेकिन जो सुखपाल सिंह खैरा जो पंजाब में जेल में है, वो सब उसके एविडेंस हैं, वो सब कुछ पकड़ा गया है। वहां अच्छी और सच्ची लड़ाई लड़ी जा रही। जो चरणजीत सिंह चन्नी से पंजाब विजिलेंस डिपार्टमेंट पूछताछ कर रहा है, वो अच्छी और सच्ची लड़ाई लड़ी जा रही। तो देखिए ये पॉलिटिकल
नाम भूल गए, मनप्रीत बादल। मनप्रीत बादल क्यों भूल रहे हैं?
मनप्रीत बादल, मैं कह रहा हूं ये एक तरीका है। जिस पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के ऊपर, पॉलिटिकल फिगर के ऊपर कोई जांच एजेंसी कार्रवाई करते ही, ये तो कहिए कि अरविंद जी के ऊपर कोई यहाँ आधी अधूरी सरकार है, राज्य आधा अधूरा है। अगर पंजाब की तरह यहाँ भी उनके पास विजिलेंस होता है, SIT होती और जिसको कहते हैं कि अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट होते, स्पेशल पुलिस होती, तो यहां भी वो गिरफ्तारियां कराते। सवाल यहां ये है कि क्या कानून अपना काम करेगा या नहीं। हम ये चाहेंगे कि देश के सामने चाहे पंजाब हो, चाहे दिल्ली हो, चाहे शराब घोटाला हो, या देश के दूसरे राज्यों में जो कुछ हुआ, या फिर चारा घोटाला हो, सबके दोषी और उनका सच सामने आए।
Ravi Srivastava respond, and actually let me ask this to Sanjay Jha. Even as we speak, I'm just reading a headline, मनप्रीत बादल के घर पर पंजाब गवर्नमेंट की विजिलेंस टीम दबिश दे रही है। Now all of his different properties across Punjab are being raided. Is this also a part of the raid, Raj? If what is happening to Mr. Jagat Rakshakan is vendetta, then what is happening to Manpreet Badal is also vendetta. Sanjay Jha.
I think what Mr. Srivastava said at the beginning was exactly what I had in mind when I came for your program. I have read what the Supreme Court observed. And let me tell you, it's a very serious observation, because this is the first time that I'm hearing of a government policy, the excise, the liquor policy, which was never implemented. It never actually got implemented. But apparently the biggest scam has happened over a policy that never came into reality. Now, this is where I think the Supreme Court is asking the question. How can kickbacks happen when there is no policy at all? And therefore, that's one of the reasons why there is no apparent money trail. Point number two, and this is the point that has to be repeated on every program when we are talking about the BJP. The great washing machine Narendra Modi goes to town. Ajit Pawar and the NCP is the naturally corrupt party. Next, there is an alliance in Maharashtra. We all know that 40% घूस का सरकारा got voted out in Karnataka. लेकिन हम तो यार दूध में धुले हुए हैं. I mean, this kind of hypocrisy and fraud is insulting the intelligence of the panelists and the viewers of this program on Times Now. देखिए, देश के लोगों को आप क्या समझ लिए हैं कि लोग का जन्म कल हुआ था क्या? त्रिपाठी जी यहाँ पर बहुत चिंतित हैं कि देश का शोहरत और मर्यादा जो है उस पर कोई कलंक ना लगाए. तो जरा त्रिपाठी जी इसका जवाब दे दीजिएगा. ईडी का कन्विक्शन रेट 3% का है भैया. और ये भी बताइए कि संजय राउत के केस में स्पेशल कोर्ट ने क्यों कहा कि संजय राउत का जो ईडी ने गिरफ्तारी किया वो गैर कानूनी था? जरा बताएंगे आप.
हर्षवर्धन जी.
देखिए, संजय झा जी का संकट ये हो गया है कि किसी पार्टी में अभी है.
आप मेरे मुद्दे का जवाब दीजिए भैया. मेरे बारे में
मैं बोल रहा हूं, जब आप मेरा नाम लेके बोल रहे थे तो मैं चुप था. संजय झा जी, थोड़ा तो आप भद्र पुरुष हैं. ऐसे नहीं करते. मैं जानता हूं आप परेशान होने वाले हैं. मैं जानता हूं. संजय झा जिस पार्टी से आते हैं उस पार्टी ने दिल्ली में आंदोलन चलाया था और यही कहते हुए चलाया था कि ये सबसे भ्रष्ट सरकार है जिसके शराब मंत्री के तौर पर मनीष सिसोदिया ने सारा घोटाला किया. अजय माकन और पूरी की पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी, उसने यही अभियान चलाया था. अभी उनको अलायंस के चक्कर में अगर मनीष सिसोदिया ईमानदार दिख रहे हैं तो न मैं बेईमान कह सकता हूं न मैं ईमानदार कह सकता हूं. एक पत्रकार के तौर पर जो भी जिसको कहते हैं ना रूल ऑफ लॉ, उसके प्रिमाइस में जो होगा मैं उसके आधार पर बात करूंगा. आज की तारीख में मनीष सिसोदिया पर इतने ऑब्जर्वेशंस देने के बावजूद सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जमानत नहीं दी. अगर जमानत नहीं दी तो क्यों जमानत नहीं दिया ये बताना चाहिए था. और संजय झा जी कह रहे हैं कि ईडी का कन्विक्शन रेट इतना क्यों कम है. 1.25 लाख करोड़ रुपया ईडी ने पकड़ लिया. 5,000 से 1.25 लाख करोड़. आप जरा सोचिए. और ईडी जो पकड़ रही है वो करोड़ों में. जब घरों में लोगों के गड्डियां मिलती हैं तो आप कहते हैं कि नहीं ये तो वेंडेटा पॉलिटिक्स है. तो वो सारा पैसा किसका है फिर? और वो कोई एक राज्य में नहीं हुआ, अलग अलग राज्यों में नेताओं का भ्रष्टाचार खुलकर सामने आ रहा है और ईडी उसे सामने ला रही है. सिर्फ इसी एक केस में नहीं, दूसरे केसेज में भी.
Okay, let me get in Mr. Dinesh Chaudhary also. Mr. Chaudhary, for now, when in the liquor case, if we were to look at it right now, you have got the son of YSR CP leader who is in jail. That, according to you, is also a witch hunt?
Padmaja, everybody in the country knows Modi government has been using ED, IT and CBI as the biggest motivator to either join their alliance or support them from outside. So all these pressure tactics are nothing new to us or any other party. As you can see, since GVL Narasimha Rao ji is there, I would like to show a small example to the entire nation. This is a tweet. This is a tweet on 29 November 2018 where he has written to the ethics committee seeking the disqualification of 2 Rajya Sabha MPs of TDP, Mr. Y.S. Chaudhary and CM Ramesh, stating that they have indulged in fraudery and committed economic offences to the extent of 5,700 crores. But what happened later, Padmaja? Those MPs have joined BJP and are now his colleagues. Also, we have seen middlemen from BJP coming to Telangana and trying to buy our legislators, saying that अगर तुम रहे तो हमारे साथ गोदी, नहीं तो तुम्हारे पीछे पड़ेगा मोदी.
They said that in Hindi.
That was the dialogue. You can hear it from the video which has been released. So all these things which BJP has been trying to portray that opposition leaders are corrupt and we are all दूध के दूल्हे is not anything in the country believes.
Well, that's a rather dramatic attempt at buying MLAs. Respond to that. Jeevan Narasimha Rao, specific question to you. Specific question to you. Answer.
Yeah, I think this is all antics of KCR, who wants to somehow remedy himself from this ED investigation or ED scam, where his daughter Kavita has been called, questioned and could possibly go to jail at some point of time. after the ED completes its investigations or when they find it appropriate to take custody of her. So it's only antics of KCR to somehow throw some mud on the BJP. They have done some kind of sting operations, staged sting operations, and the courts have found no substance in this. And that's the reason they have not been able to get any headway with that kind of allegation. And both Saravanan and Sanjay have made some false allegations. And they do it deliberately to lower the dignity, lower the stature of ED. Enforcement Directorate has a conviction rate of not 3%, 93%. 93%. I think you cannot, those cases which are under trial, you cannot say they have not been proved. Of the cases, 9 years, this is a report put out, answered in Parliament and a press release put out by the ED, and that out of 31 cases that courts have delivered a judgment on, 29 cases they secured conviction of 54 people. And 16,506 crores of money was confiscated by the special courts constituted under PMLA and FEOA during the last 9 years. So therefore, ED has a phenomenal conviction rate. ED, anything that sets ED its sight on, they have been able to prove them. The process of process of trial and delivering justice takes time in our country, but certainly ED has a phenomenal performance. And all those who have been caught in the till, all those who have been caught in money laundering, they are only scared that ED will get them convicted with the amount, with the massive evidence that they have been able to secure.
Okay, you know, the proof of all of this data will be in a very easy example, which we will see next week. Today, the Supreme Court has been extremely critical of the Enforcement Directorate and the case in the liquor policy scam, where it has asked some very strict questions. Will Mr. Manish Sisodia get bail next week? That is going to also be a litmus test in how well the ED presents its case and how strong and waterproof this case really is. We'll keep a close watch. For the time being, though, thanks very much, all gentlemen, for joining me.